Yo quiero estar en vivo contigo. Yo quiero estar. What it's doing right now. So today I have a special guest, Tan France. He's already here. So hi, I'm gonna just call him right away. Let's see. There he is. Standing there in front of him. I don't care. And I hope he doesn't mind my crazy hair.
Hello, Jackie.
Hey!
Hi, sweetheart.
I have
How
an
are you?
accent. Look it, we're matching.
Oh my gosh, yay!
Cute. I didn't even do the intro yet. Can I intro you?
Go, do it.
Okay, so Tom France. He's a designer, fashion expert, part of the Fab Five on Netflix Emmy Award-winning series Queer Eye, star of his own Instagram baking series, and author of his memoir Naturally Tan.
What an intro.
Ramadan Mubarak.
Ramadan Mubarak to you. Okay, I must admit though, I'm cheating today. I'm not fasting.
Well, that's my first question. Okay, so you're an amazing chef, and you bake cookies all day. Like how do you observe? Like how do you do this? Tell me.
Okay, so I must admit I'm a little bit more of a sinner than I care to be. And so I don't fast as often as I should.
Okay.
But for like 25 years, I did fast pretty much 30 days in a row, like from sunrise to sunset, and it is hard. It's so hard.
I don't know. I can't even go one day. Like I'm so angry, you know?
I know. It teaches you patience. And the reason we do it is so we can sympathize with people who have less than us. Absolutely. And so we know what it feels like, and so we will then be more likely to give. But I'm actually finding it harder being in quarantine because I'm bored. And what I do when I'm bored is eat. I can be busy all day and not care about a meal, but when I'm bored,
when you're bored, what I do is just buy healthy snacks. So even if it's like a bag of grapes, like I'll go through a bag of grapes.
But we can't snack. We're not meant to snack.
That's right. You can't even snack.
Like not even a healthy snack. Whereas I think when Christians fast, they're allowed water, I think. But Muslims aren't even allowed water, that's not. Yeah.
Wow. Listen, I told you before about my gay best friend, Akbar Harmeed.
Yes.
Who's from Karachi, Pakistan. And I read, in your book too, you're openly gay Muslim on American TV. You're the first. I want to know if it's okay to talk about, like, how have you been received in your community, and the positive, how has it been positive? Yeah. And how do you deal with the haters? Because I know they're haters.
There are always haters. Well, here's the thing. So I don't know if I'm the first, but I'm on American TV. But I'm the first on a major global platform.
Right.
You know how that feels.
Let's be clear.
We are on Netflix.
Worldwide, honey.
So we believe, Netflix believes, and I believe also, that I'm the first openly gay South Asian man on a global show. And the thing is with this is that it's hard because you never want to be the first at something.
Right.
Because let's say, for example, if there were a new person on a new show who's a black actress, there have been black characters on TV or African American characters on TV or in movies for enough decades now where they won't single her out if they are racist. They'll single out just every person of color. But when you are the only one, they don't have any other punching bag. The only one they have is that one guy, Tam France, that fag. And so that causes major issues because
Mm.
you're basically suggesting that a different lifestyle, my lifestyle, is perfectly acceptable and perfect natural, but because you're the only one who's saying it, people think that you're the devil. Whereas we know that there are so many more people like me who are gay, who are any religion, not even Muslim, Jewish, Christian, whatever religion you are, and they feel like they can't come out because they're the only one and they're scared and they're worried about what might happen. And I can tell you, it is shitty. Like the comments you get are really shitty, but I'm a very positive person and I always know to deflect negativity. And so when
Yeah.
people come for me, I just think it's because you've got nobody else to say it to, and because you're hurting yourself, you're angry yourself, you've been disillusioned by
Mm.
whatever you might be moved
Society.
by. Yeah. And so I don't take it on personally. Don't get me wrong, that shit hurts. I feel physically sick when I read those
Yeah.
comments. When
Mhm.
I receive those messages, I don't check my own DMs anymore. My assistant does,
Yeah.
because you do feel physically sick,
Yeah.
because they're coming at you for not your personality. If they were coming, if they were coming for my personality, I'd be like, okay, that's something I can
It's
control.
fine. You
But
can
when
hate me.
yeah, yeah, and I know I can be vapid sometimes. I hate that part of me, no problem. But when you're coming for me when it's the color of my skin or the fact that I'm gay, I just think, what do you want me to do with that? And when people will just say this, I mean, I try and make light of most things, but when somebody will just write faggot, I really want to just respond. I'll look at that icon and I just want to respond saying, white guy, like I thought we were playing a game of say what we see. Like, that's so
Yeah.
stupid. What do you think that you emailing me or DMing me faggot is going to do? You just,
Yeah. It's
I know I am.
ridiculous.
I know I am, dear. Move on.
It's crazy. And also, your culture and my culture too, it's not very accepted. And they
No.
think you're bad. Like, they think that society is ruining us. Like,
Yeah.
we're like this, or
Yeah.
because society made us,
You know what's interesting? So before all of this, my family was talking, not my immediate family, my extended family, and we were talking about Beyonce. They were talking
Okay.
about Beyonce. And I already got Queer Eye. I was already filming the show, but they didn't know it. And so it wasn't out yet. And they were saying the only reason somebody becomes famous is because they are part of the Illuminati. Like, they've signed a deal with the devil, they've sold their soul, and that's why they're that way. Or if you're gay and you're in the industry, you've like doubled down with the Illuminati. And so when the show finally came out, I called them on and I was like, just so you know, I'm the same Tan you always knew. I didn't sign up. I don't know who the devil is. I definitely didn't contact him and say, hey, you know what I'm going to do? You've got my soul as long as I can be famous. Like, there's none of that bullshit. It's been a really interesting process because there aren't other people like me in my community. So actually, it's not as hard for the white community to accept me because they've seen examples of gay people before on TV. It's actually harder for people of color, much harder, because they don't see versions of queer people of color on TV as much as they do Caucasians.
Absolutely. And I feel like your show is representation, and a beautiful representation. It's not taking advantage of who we are,
Yeah,
and
it's not negative.
yeah, it's not negative, it's positive. Like, for me, that's what it's about. You know what I mean? Like I know that you and I are gonna have the worst because we're on the front line, so we're gonna get the worst hate, the
Yeah,
worst, like, rocks.
yeah,
People,
yeah.
like, we're not perfect, we're just human beings. Like, today, I'm like, crap, my hair, I gotta
Yeah,
go, I
you
woke
always
up
look
late.
gorgeous.
Oh, thank you. But everybody's just like, they're like confused because
Yeah,
they think that you look like the picture all the time, or you look like your character all the
yeah.
time, and that's not who we are.
No,
Like in the
I,
book.
I will say this. I knew I you can't ever prepare for what fame brings your way,
Mm-mm.
and for people talking about you. There's literally no way of preparing for that, especially when you are on a show like one of ours that are global phenomena. They are. That's just the way it is. That's not an arrogant comment. It just is. Like, when they're a really, really successful show, there's no preparing you from going from regular Jackie, regular Tan, walking the street, going to our regular grocery store, to poof, one day you are just known. And so it's been really interesting going from being regular Tan, very discreet, very private, to than being very public. And people think, well, I can throw shit his way. He can handle it. He deserves all that because he's in the public eye. You don't sign up for that. And I knew when I was letting myself in for, because I knew that being one of the first meant that I would be the punching bag.
Mm-hmm.
But I was so sick of never seeing it on TV. So sick of it.
Mm-hmm.
And in movies.
Mm-hmm.
And the amount of times I would say to my husband, his name's Rob, the amount of time I would say to Rob, if that person could have been swapped out for a person of color, why did it have to just be the same story we've seen day in, day out? Like, how daring would it have been for them to just put a person of color in that position? They can act just as well as anyone else. And so when this was offered to me, I turned it down, and I mentioned this in my book. I turned it down a couple of times because I was so scared, thinking, I don't want that pressure, I don't want that pressure. And then after I started filming Queer Eye, a couple of weeks in, I tried to quit because I cried every night thinking, they're gonna destroy me. Like, the public's gonna kill me. And I was actually worried for my safety. And I was like, I need to quit the show. And I went to the people at Netflix saying, okay, I quit. I'm so sorry, but I just can't handle this pressure that my people are going to come for me like nothing else, and it's not worth my life. And then finally, really scary. And then finally I just thought, somebody has to be that person that makes a leap and says, go on, throw shit my way. Like, say whatever you want to me. Hopefully there'll be some kid in Pakistan or Nigeria or Malaysia who sat there thinking that I've never seen a person that looks like that, who's on an unscripted show, who's saying whatever they want to say. They're not words written for him. Like, he speaks his truth, and that might give me the confidence to do that.
Yo, you know what? And thank you so much for that, because you like my friend Akbar, like he's such a big fan because you are him. Like, he sees himself in you. You're the mirror of him, and that's so beautiful. Like, my little sister doesn't have to work so hard because we're here. We're fighting. You know, we're making it happen for the rest.
We
of the
normalize
world.
it.
Yeah.
Like, when they haven't seen a version of Flaca in real life, but they see you on TV, it puts a face to that culture, and they start to understand you without having to actually meet you in person. When people see another Pakistani in person, I'm hoping they think, well, Tan's friendly. Why wouldn't this person be friendly? Why wouldn't we like Tan? Why would we like that other version of a Pakistani? We like that version of a Muslim. Why wouldn't we like this version of a Muslim? And so I'm hoping that it just opens people's minds. And I don't expect
you've changed so many lives. Let's be honest here. No, you're a big voice.
If all I changed was just a few people, even in just my hometown, that would attack us when we were kids. Gosh, the abuse we suffered as kids was so disgusting. If I could just convince them that we weren't the devil, that we looked a little different, but we weren't bad for the neighborhood. That's good enough for me. It really is.
And you really are. Can I ask you, what's a unique country that you've been recognized? Something random that you're like, what the hell?
So,
how do you know me?
We travel a lot for Queer Eye, a lot globally, which is lovely. But I had this weird opportunity that came up a year and a half ago. So the show's only been out for 2 years, and then about 7 months after the show came out, so Christmas 2018, a few weeks before Christmas, I got a call from my manager saying they're shooting the new Charlie's Angels film, and they were wondering if you'd like to come out and visit the set and maybe even have like a walk-on part. The person who is directing the film, Elizabeth Banks, is a huge fan of Queer Eye, and they wondered if you'd be interested. I was like, yeah, sure. And I was like, well, where is it? It's in Turkey. It's in Istanbul. And the shoot is in the main spice market in Istanbul. And so I went, and I thought, normally when I'm out, I wear a bit of like a disguise. I'll wear a cap, I'll wear a scarf really high. I'll often wear a mask. Even before all of this, I would wear a mask because I am quite recognizable. Even if you don't know what my name is, you're like, I know that face from that
of course.
And so I walked out with no disguise on, and I went to set. And as soon as I turned up at the market, people were like, 10 francs. 10 francs. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Istanbul.
Istanbul, rando Turkish people who were
In a
like,
spice market.
yeah, and they were the vendors at the spice market. And Elizabeth Banks was like, this is so weird. You've been in show business for literally less than 8 months and they know your name. I was like, it's so strange.
That's
So
so
strange.
dope. That's so dope. And they embraced you, right?
Yeah, it was so lovely.
Doesn't it feel so good? You see, you are making a big difference. And yes, you're gonna have haters, but the
Yeah.
funny thing is that they're never in your face.
Yeah, they're
They
not.
don't
They're
tell
not.
you
They're
in
not.
your face. So come
I
on,
know.
come
I
tell me in
know.
my face.
And the funny thing is that I think that people think that I'm the ultimate nice guy because I'm on Queer Eye, and I am. I'm always nice to everybody. But this bitch is ghetto too. Like
Honey.
I'm working class, and we were raised around mostly brown people, and in those communities, you learn how to fight real quick. You
Oh
really do.
yeah.
And so I'm like, yeah, bitch, say something to my face. I'll say
Yeah.
something to you. I'm
Yeah,
as
that's the
sweet as I
thing. We
seem.
both of us are super nice, but do not
Yeah.
play me.
Yeah, I am the first one to cause a scene if I feel like somebody's attacking me or my people. And so when people are doing it, I'm like, you can say it to my face. I'm fine if you say it to my face. The amount of times Rob has had to pull me back from fights is insane. Insane.
Yo, you and I would be trouble.
I know, it really is.
I was like, what did you say?
Yeah, and especially if it's a straight man, I'm like, oh, you think this little gay boy can't fight? Like, bring it, bitch. Which is terrible. Like, we should not be fighting, but I'm like, I'll protect myself.
Of course not. But I want people to know that you can hold your own.
Yeah, absolutely. We were honestly quite honestly, I was raised around violence. That's just the way it was.
Yeah.
We were attacked so often as kids. We learned how to fight, and so now when people are doing it, I'm like, nah, bitch, don't think that just because
he'll punch
you're ready
out of you.
And that's the horrible thing about communities like ours. We learn to fight because we're attacked so often as kids. We have no other choice.
So sad.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, wait. I got more questions.
Oh no, I've got loads of time. No, you go. I've got loads of time.
Okay, so you're a fashionista from the UK. How did you end up in the fashion capital of the world, Salt Lake City, Utah? I worked on that joke for you.
So I'm gonna. I was about to do something really stupid. I was going to show you out my window so you could see the view and how beautiful it was, but then it would give away my location, which we keep very secure.
Yeah, let's keep it secure.
So I first visited Utah when I was living in New York many years ago, 15, 16 years ago. And my housemate was from Salt Lake. He was in New York working, but he was from Salt Lake. And he said, hey, I'm going back to visit my family. Do you want to come check it out? You've never seen anywhere else in America. And I had never even heard of Utah. Didn't know what it was. And so I was like, yeah, I'm off for the weekend. I'll go check it out. The first hour, truly the first hour, we went to a restaurant, and I'm using the word very loosely. Went to a restaurant, Chili's. I didn't know what Chili's was. I had never seen it before, but we went to this restaurant in the main part of town, and I looked up through the window, and we're surrounded by the mountains, and I thought, gosh, this is the most beautiful view I've ever seen in my life. And the people were just so friendly. And so I'd mostly lived in England, and I suffered a lot of racism there. And you're not really the desirable people in England. Aren't Pakistani people. We're seen as like second-class citizens. You never want to take a Pakistani home to see your family. And so it was really interesting to be in Chili's with mostly white people, but people kept like flirting. Like the waiter was flirting. This girl came over and she was giving me the eyes.
So you moved to Salt Lake City for like a cute people.
Yeah, I was like,
I gotta go over there.
I'm desirable in Utah. I finally found the place where people want to fuck me is Utah. Who knew?
I fucking love that.
It was insane. And so I was like, oh my God, I might try and date here. And so those few days I was here, I went to a couple of clubs. I got so much attention because it was full of white people and me. And so I was the exotic one. And so, yeah. And so I kept coming back every 3 months. I would come back for a few days and date. And then finally I met Rob and I was like, okay. That's amazing.
My friend Anthony Ramos just said Salt Lake City is amazing. You know who Anthony Ramos is?
I don't, and I'm so sorry.
You need to know. You will know about
Anthony,
him.
don't be offended.
No, he's not. He's not. He's the coolest guy ever. He's the star of In the Heights, and he was also in Hamilton. Yeah.
Okay, I never saw Hamilton.
Oh,
I know. I mean, I hear it's amazing. I never saw
I
it.
think they're making a movie about it. So with it,
Oh,
so
all
you
right.
will be able to see
Okay,
him
good.
on there. But he's blowing up, and he's a fan because he's
Wait,
on
I
there.
wonder if he's from Salt Lake.
I don't know. He just said it's his favorite city.
Oh, that's nice. It really is. It's so beautiful. It's massively underrated. The people are super friendly. I feel you feel safe here. Like nobody would ever dream of saying anything racist or homophobic. Never. So it really is a beautiful place.
That's
And
amazing. I didn't expect that. I love the answer.
it's
That was great. So how did
dateable in
you
Salt Lake.
go? Where did you work over there?
In Salt Lake. So I worked at a clothing company where I was the director of the company, and I had already been designing, so I knew how to do that part, but I didn't know how to run a company. So at this place, I really learned how to run a company, and then I created my own brands based out of here.
What? That's
It's
amazing. How did
fall
you
winter.
go from like a daytime job to like a TV star? Like, how did that happen?
Oh my gosh, Jackie! Let me tell you, it's such a weird
I love your
story.
stories.
And so most people have been auditioning for years and years and years and years. Same with all of my Queer Eye boys. All four of them had been auditioning for a long time, or they had been in shows already. And I had my brands. They were doing thankfully very well. And so I was retiring. I was just about to turn 33.
Wow.
And we were Queensy at that point. Like things were going all right. And
Great.
and I worked like a crazy person for so long. I'd worked every hour that God sent. And so I was done. I was like, I've got enough, more than I'll ever need, and so I'm going to retire. And we were going to try and have kids and travel the world, and that was going to be my life. And then, literally less than a week later, I got a call from a friend of a friend. One of my best friends, her friend works in Hollywood. He's a manager. He used to be an agent at WME. And he had seen my Instagram, so I had some people who were casting for Queer Eye. They were fans of my brand that I already had. They had seen that I'm very
What's the name of your brand?
It's not a known brand anymore, but it used to be called Kingdom and State. And I used to make clothes I used to design and mass produce clothes for like Forever 21. Like it was
amazing.
Yeah.
You were killing it.
Yeah, it was really strange.
What?
And then, so they used to follow those brands. And so they'd seen me on those business Instagrams. I never had a personal, like a private Tan France Instagram. It was just for my business. I would show them what product we had in, or if I was on a trip for work, I would do the behind the scenes. And so they'd seen it and they were like, there's this guy in Utah who just retired, so he's available. And we think that he'd be nice, really nice to our heroes on the show, because he seems really friendly. And so this guy reached out and he was like, hey, we want to put you in touch with the casting company at Netflix. They want to meet you. And I was like, oh, this is obviously a joke. Like, no, thank you. I hung up. And then my friend called. She was like, no, it's my friend. He really wants to talk to you. And then finally Netflix said, we want to talk. We want to have a Skype call. I was like, I'm not an entertainer. I'm a businessman. I'm done with my career. Like I'm retired. I'm chilling. And they were like, please, we're asking for 20 minutes. That's all we want. And if after that 20-minute Skype call you're not interested, so be it. And so I had the call. It wasn't 20 minutes. It lasted 2 hours because we were having so much fun. And then at the end of it, they were like, you're our favorite. We've been casting for this part for 6 months and we're positive you're the guy. And I was like, whatever. I was like, yeah, thank you for being nice. You're being nice because you know I don't want the job or need the job. And they're like, no, we're not. Hollywood people aren't just nice. Anyway, and then a few days later, I got a call saying, will you come to LA? We've got a live audition, as we call it, a chemistry test, to see if you get along with any of the other boys. I was like, okay, great. And so I went and I got along so well with pretty much everyone. There were 42 other people and they rotate people to see how you get on. So you've got a holding room. They need another room with all the Netflix producers and they film the whole thing. And they just want to see who you get along with. And finally we whittled it down to us 5. And they offered me the job and I was like, oh no, I can't. I'm so sorry.
That's right. You said no twice, right?
Yeah, I was like, I just went because I wanted the experience. I don't want the job. I can't do I can't be on camera. I don't want to be that person who is the punching bag, as I was saying earlier. It scares me too much. I don't want the job. Thank you so much. And then they said, look, just start and we promise you'll feel so different. And so I did. And then Yeah, and then I tried to quit again. But I'm so glad I did it because I love the job so much. Like, I love my job so much. I love the show.
I
And
mean, it's Emmy award-winning show, baby. You're
thanks.
the godfather of Netflix, baby.
And the nice thing is, like, these four boys, I never knew them. Never knew them. I'd never heard of them before. They'd done TV before. Never knew who they were. But we became so close during those few days. And so it just made for a really fun set. We are together constantly, and we haven't killed each other yet. That's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive. Yeah, we just had a blast. I loved it. But I have a very strange entertainment. Getting into entertainment for me is not like many people. I never had to do a regular audition.
What made you change your mind, though?
Actually, it was Rob. Rob, when I was saying I was going to quit, Rob said, the amount of times, Tan, you've said, I would have felt less down when I was a kid, if I didn't feel so alone. And that was really it. As a kid, I felt so desperately alone, thinking, I've never seen another person of color who's gay. There's something wrong. And so I used to pray it away. I used to think, all I can do is pray because there must be a mistake. And so I used to pray so hard. And then he was like, you might actually be that person for one other little kid who's at home thinking, oh my God, he's like me. And maybe there isn't something wrong with me. He's happy. And so I was like, okay, I'll do it.
And you've changed the world. You've changed the world. And I love that randomly we're like viral friends. Like we met through live.
I know.
Thank you for having me on your show. I did freeze the cookies, by the way, and I ate them the next day.
Oh, good.
I took them out.
You ate them. And honestly, I'm so glad that you messaged. So just so you know, the way we got in contact, Jackie DM'd me, and I don't read my DMs.
I just DM.
And I love that. I so seldom read them, but I'm so glad I did. And my sister was like, do you know somebody called Jackie Cruz? And my head whipped around. I was like, I know Jackie Cruz. Why? She wants to be your friend. I was like, I want to be Jackie Cruz.
I love you. I remember when I met you. We actually did meet in person.
We did meet in person. Yeah, we did.
Behind Cheetos. But
yeah.
As you were telling your story about how you guys never knew each other and how you're like family and how they were picking who was great with each other, you know, that's how Orange is the New Black was too.
I didn't know you had to do a chemistry test.
Well, it wasn't like a chemistry test. It was like season 1.
Oh, okay.
Like I had 2 lines, you know, and then they were putting us with other people to see who had the best chemistry. And then, you know, they would, you know, put these people together and then they're like, oh, people like them together.
Wait. So it wasn't a guarantee at the start that you were going to become like Flaca. You were just going to have like a random.
I thought I had 1 episode, baby.
That's amazing.
All of us, really. They only had like 3 series regular, which were the top people, or 3 or 4, I don't know. And then Tasty wasn't either. Like me and Tasty were fighting, like, because we wanted to be there. I was like, I want to kick your ass. I want to kick your ass. I was like, let me see. But like,
can I tell you some of my favorites? And I'm sure you're so sick of this. And I don't know what they're really like in real life. You know what they're like to work with. So I understand that my perception is very different to yours. However, the woman, oh my God, I feel so bad for not knowing her name.
That's okay.
She made such an effort to talk to me at this party called the Night Before the Emmys, and I love her. She is also Latina. She's one of the main cast.
Dasha Polanco.
She was the one.
She played Gloria.
She took over from Red in the kitchen.
Seleni's. She's my best friend. Yeah.
I love her.
I was literally about to call her before this. She's my best friend. Yeah.
Can you pass on a message, please?
Yes.
I don't, because we don't communicate in any way, but I feel so bad. So we were at a party called the Night Before the Emmys. This was.
Yeah, I know. That party was dope as hell. Hard to get in.
It's so hard to get in. It's insane. And I was there, and she came over to talk to me. She was so lovely. But then I did the ultimate dick move. And I couldn't help it, but I was just in shock. Viola Davis came over. I know. And I don't know if Viola knew your friend, because she kind of just was like, Tan, I'm so sorry, I know you're talking to your friend, but I need to talk to you. And I was like, hi, Viola Davis. And I was like, yes, how can I help? And I said to your friend, I was like, I'm so sorry. I just need to know what Viola's got to say to me.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
It's like Oprah coming over and being like, hey, and as far as I'm concerned, you don't disrespect Oprah and say, no, I'm talking to my friend. I can't talk to you right
No,
now.
I totally understand, and she'll totally get it, you know,
I
because
went back to her later. As soon as I was done with Viola, I literally ran around the party to find her, and I walked over and I was like, I'm so sorry. Please, no, I wasn't trying to be rude. I was in such shock with Viola. I
you
didn't
did
know what to
that,
say.
so she
Yeah,
knows. She knows.
I know, but just in case.
I'll double down.
So I love her. And then your best friend on the show.
Diane.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart.
Yeah. I liked her a lot. So we saw her the same night we saw you.
Yeah.
And she came over to talk to us, and she was talking to Jonathan, and I'm not throwing Jonathan under the bus, but Jonathan, I don't know if he didn't recognize her from the show or if he doesn't watch the show, and so he was just being fine. And then afterwards I was like, but you know who that was? He was like,
but you know what's crazy? When I met you, you guys all were like, I love Orange is the New Black. And I was like, and then that's when I started to find out about your show. Because I didn't see it. I saw it after.
Yeah. A lot of people relate to the game. And for a while, because it really felt like, gosh, if they haven't heard of it, they're living under a rock, because it felt like it was, the billboards were everywhere we would go on the street, and it was just insane. And so I thought, wow, how is that person just new to it? But every day, I still get people saying, I just started watching today. I'm like, how?
Where were you been? That's the same with Orange. I'm like, I just started the first season. I'm like, what the hell? That was 7 years ago.
Was it that long ago?
Just about.
Do you know who I hated so much? But he's probably lovely, but he played the part so well.
Which one?
The mustache guard.
Pornstache?
Pornstache, I hate him so much.
He's a really nice guy,
I'm sure he's really nice.
He's really nice, but he's got something, an edge. He's got an edge.
Kill him. I hate this feeling because
his name is Pablo Schreiber.
Oh, right, okay.
You know he's Ray Donovan's brother. His name is Schreiber too. What's Ray Donovan? What's his name?
I know who you mean. I can't believe
that's his brother.
Wow, I would never have known. I feel bad for I feel bad for actors who play really shitty parts, because when I see them, and I know that other people do this too, you can't help but treat them like they're a fucking a-hole, but they're so nice.
Yeah, he's really nice.
Do you know? Have you ever met? I don't know what her real name is, and I know she's very famous, but Claire Underwood on House of Cards.
Claire Underwood? No, I have not, but she's intense. She's scary.
In real life, she's so fucking lovely. But really? I kept looking at her thinking, you fucking bitch. You were like, she was so nice. But I kept thinking of her as her part, thinking, you did this, you down.
I can't wait. I'm gonna give you my number because I got so much gossip.
Oh, I've got so much gossip. When you and I finally break bread, I've got so much fucking gossip. Most people are really nice. Most people, we are very sheltered. I know actors are different with each other. They don't see us as a threat. We're not going to get their jobs. So they're very, very different with us. Like, someone said her name's Robin Wright. Thank you so much.
Robin Wright. Yeah.
Kelly Lynn, thank you. When we are at an event, people treat us so beautifully. There's no competition, obviously. And so they're just so nice to us. So I know that we get a very different view, because sometimes I'm going to give you, if there's any press here, fuck off. Like, don't.
Well, then just say spill the tea, darling.
This one I'm going to spill. It's just the slightest bit of tea. You know, obviously who Joaquin Phoenix is.
Yes.
It was Emmys a few months ago, and I went to the Vanity Fair party afterwards, and he was so lovely to me. He waved me over, him and his girlfriend Rooney, and they wanted to talk to me about how much they love the Japanese Queer Eye episodes. I was like, I can't believe you know our show. It's very strange that Joaquin Phoenix would watch our show, because he's been built up in the press as somebody who's not very friendly. He's kind of kooky. He could not have been sweeter. Like, just genuinely, he made such an effort to be kind to me, and I will be forever grateful for it. So I would never say a bad word about him. He was so lovely, and I think he's an incredible actor. But the funny thing is, the amount of people who texted me afterwards, friends saying, he's known for being so difficult. Like, he's just not that nice to everybody.
Yeah.
Like, he just doesn't talk to people at those parties. He does his own thing. I'm like, that's insane. He was so lovely.
You got Viola Davis? Yo, last time I tried to talk to Viola Davis, I didn't talk to Viola Davis.
I know. When people get that night, they were like, "Did Viola Davis just spend 20 minutes talking about how much she loves you?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they were like, "That's so strange."
Oh my God. Yo, everybody's saying that we're a dope ass collab. I'm getting ideas, yo.
We
I'm
are a
getting
dope
mad
ass
ideas.
collab. And
Yeah.
they're saying, "Oh my God, more brown people together." I'm like, "Yeah, I know. It's quite normal. Take away our skin color. It's just fine."
Literally. Wait, I still have more questions.
Tell
One
me.
more.
Tell
Okay,
me.
so you're a style guru, a wizard in the kitchen, an author, a TV star, darling. What's next, Senator, President?
Well, I don't think you can be a senator or a president if you are not born here.
Yes, true. But
Just to make fun, though, I was saying to my husband literally a few weeks ago, I was there were so many people in that Democratic primary. Did you know where
yes.
there were like 50 on that stage, that debate, and I was saying, apparently all you need to do is just say you're running.
Yeah.
I think that's all you have to do is just say you're running. Wouldn't it be hilarious if I just was like, "I'm gonna run.
I'd vote for you.
I'm just gonna fucking do it. I'm just gonna run." And he was like, "Just so you know, you technically can't run. That's not legal in this country."
Because you weren't born here.
No, I wasn't born here. And so.
But neither was. But Arnold Schwarzenegger.
So you can be a governor, but not a president.
So can you be a governor?
I could. Well, potentially. The thought of being in politics makes me feel physically sick.
Oh,
Physically
I know.
sick. Do you? If you're not a fan, you'd have to say. Don't tell me either way. Actually, don't tell me either way. But if you follow AOC, Alexandria.
Yes, I do. Of course.
So she, when I look at her Instagram feed, the shit she gets.
She does get a lot of shit.
Oh my God. Any politician. I just think the last thing I would want to do is be a politician. I once posted something with AOC. Her and I, we met and we posted a picture.
Is she cool?
Oh, awesome. Just the nicest. Take away what she does for a job. She's just a great person, like just lovely person. And the amount I don't usually get a lot of shit other than if it's the color of my skin or me being gay. Like, they don't talk about anything else. I got so much shit for this. It was unbelievable. I had to turn my comments off. It was the only other time I've had to turn my comments off.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is it because of it's a scary world. It's a dangerous world. But again, she's fighting the front lines like us, but in a different world.
Because that takes a certain kind of courage that I will never understand. Knowing that people want to attack you, and like not just verbally, like physically want to attack you every day, must be the most terrifying feeling.
Oh my God, yeah. Like she definitely needs security 24/7. So what's next for you if it's not president?
I don't know. The weird thing is with our industry, you can't really plan.
No, you can't.
I'm going to continue filming Queer Eye. I'm in contract with Queer Eye and Netflix. And then I have another show called Next in Fashion. So hopefully that will get picked up soon. It did very well, which we're very proud of. So hopefully we'll film that. So those two shows feel like, they take up pretty much my whole year. And so right now, focusing on those two. And then who knows what might come up in the future. I write a lot.
Oh, yeah, you wrote a book, but like, you writing another one?
No, like potential shows, and so I'm working on those too.
Oh, you know that I have my own production company called Unspoken Film.
Oh, nice. Well, I have mine too. So I think most of us at this point, once you've been in a while, you will start a production company, and then people will pitch you ideas. And so that's what I'm working on.
Oh, that's cool.
To be a little more behind the scenes, not so much on camera.
That's great. And you already opened the door for a lot of people, like us underrepresented people.
Yeah.
So that's exactly what I want to do too.
Yeah. So all the projects we're working on do involve people of color. Everything.
That's great. Me too. And a lot of women writers too, and women directors.
Just so we are clear to everybody who's watching and might want to sue a bitch, because we're in America, it's I only work with females other than my Queer Eye cast. Every member of my staff has always been female.
Amazing.
I've never hired a male before, but that's actually illegal. It's illegal.
It's illegal now?
It has been, always has been. You can't just hire. You can't hire based on sex, and I don't hire based on sex.
But you know what's crazy? Everything is male dominated. So how it literally, I just did a film with Gina Davis. She like blessed me, but it's called This Changes Everything, and we're trying to make it. Well, she's trying to make it into a law where you have to hire 50% women. But literally, it's a world-dominated, a man-dominated world.
Yeah.
I don't think it's illegal to just hire women. Why isn't it illegal to just hire men?
I mean, you're right, it shouldn't be, but it is. However, but yeah, pretty much my whole career, I've only
That's amazing.
hired and worked with women. And
I would love to know what you're working on outside of this, and maybe we can collab on something cool.
I would love that. I would love it. There's honestly a lot of really fucking awesome stuff that we're working on that we're very, very excited. That's close to like being done, and so
is it scripted or more
scripted?
Ooh, okay, now I'm intrigued.
Yeah. You know, we're not just pretty brown faces. We smart too.
No, honey, we smart. Like I have like everything I do is all like my music, all self-produced. And instead of me like complaining about not having the opportunity, I'm just creating my own opportunities.
Me too.
And now that we have that relationship with Netflix, you know,
it's amazing once you. I don't just want. This is going to sound like a pitch for Netflix, but I don't have to. I truly feel this way. They are so good to me. Like they give me 3 shows in 1 year. That's unheard of. Like that's insane.
That's amazing.
And so they having an opportunity as people who aren't the typical people in our industry to be able to say, I want a meeting because I want to talk about an idea. To know that they say, okay, what date, is a really privileged position we're in.
Yeah,
very privileged position we're in.
Very
I'm very grateful to work for Netflix. I really am. I love the networks. I think Hulu's wonderful. I think Amazon's incredible too.
Yeah, of course.
But I do think that we champion diversity more than most.
I agree. I mean, I don't see any other show like Orange is the New Black since it ended, you know?
Yeah.
And we're the first 7-season show, you know?
Yeah. Wait, did you see, I know you're done with your questions, but I ain't done with mine.
No, go ahead, honey. I'm here all day.
Talking about shows,
That's my book.
did you see Self-Made?
Self-Made? Fuck yes. I loved it.
I didn't know. I don't know a lot of American history. I did not know that the first African American
woman.
The first woman to be a millionaire was an African American woman.
Hair.
That's amazing.
That literally, I watched it because, you know, creating companies, like I was trying to get ideas, you know.
Yeah.
But I think Tiffany Haddish killed it on that too.
Me too. I've never met Octavia Spencer. I love Octavia. I think she's such an amazing actress. I think she's incredible. I hope she's lovely in real life. So we have
I haven't met her yet, but I have met Tiffany, but only wasted, and all we do is grab each other's booties. And I'm for it. I'm for it.
I have a Netflix web series called Dressing Funny, and she was a guest on my show. So I take comedians and I take them shopping, and she was my guest on season 2. Oh my gosh!
Did you have a blast?
She was amazing. She was just for the outfits. Just go through and scan through. The outfits are killer. Absolutely,
really?
She looked amazing.
I love her.
She was so sweet. She had won an award the night before in LA. We were shooting in New York, so she'd flown all night, and then turned up, and she was exhausted. And she said, I know I'm exhausted. I know I look exhausted, but if you give me an hour, I promise you I will be the Tiffany you know. And I was like, take all the time you want. Like, you've been at it all night. Chill. She turned up after an hour when her hair and makeup was done, and she was so on and ready to perform. And I love a professional like that. And I was already that way, but it reminded me, I'm never difficult on set. Even if I'm exhausted, I'm like, you fucking smile and you are grateful for the job you have.
She's great, and I love that she brings up her people. Like she's a good leader, a good, you know, that's what I want to do too, you know? Yeah. So she's like, they ready. Like,
did you see They Ready? I loved it. There's
so many comedians on there.
She had on that I was obsessed with.
Which one?
It's this may be so incorrect, so I'm going to choose my pronouns correctly. So I don't know if they would say that they are a they, but it was a person with red hair. They present female, but they were born male.
Okay, I'm gonna have to watch it again. Hilarious.
They were the best, fucking amazing, like
I think
absolutely
I know what I'm
amazing.
talking about.
I don't know if they are trans or if they or if it was drag. That's my only
Okay. Oh, I know. I know who
blue
you're talking
tight blue
about.
dress,
She wore a dress, right?
yeah, tight blue
Yes,
dress and
I
red
know who
hair.
you're talking about. I can't remember the name, but yes, I was dying. I was dying, and I loved it. Like you know that she was like, when I make it, I'm gonna call you, like, or
Yeah,
whoever made it. Like
yeah,
everybody would call each other, and that's the problem I have right now in Hollywood. Like we're all fighting each other and
yeah,
jealous, and it's gross. Like it makes me want to throw up.
yeah,
When if we had each other's backs, we could be on the top.
yeah.
It wouldn't be a man's world.
Truly, this is how I feel about this. So there are probably 6 other South Asian people in Hollywood. So Riz Ahmed, Mindy Kaling,
I
Kumail
love
Nanjiani.
Riz.
Yeah, me too. Kumail Nanjiani. Do you know Kumail Nanjiani? He had a show called The Big Sick, a movie called The Big Sick.
Yes, so
Love him.
good.
He was on Silicon Valley. He's now in a new Marvel movie called The Eternals. So
Oh, I saw his body.
oh, it's insane. I know. Hassan Minaj, Lily Singh. There's like 6 or 7 of us, and what I'm so grateful for is we're
Six or
all
seven. That's crazy.
insane. But what I'm so grateful for is we're so kind to each other, so kind to
Mm.
each other. We lift each other up when we all see each other at events, or we hang out. I have dinner and food. I break bread with Kamel a lot, and his wife. I do with Hassan Minaj as well. So whenever we see each other, we're so proud of each other, and we will really elevate each other to make sure that we're all getting work. And I
Yeah,
think that that's
that's
beautiful,
amazing.
beautiful. I am very grateful to be part of this little community, because we all champion each other's success. Not once has one of them won something, and I think, well, that should have been me. Not at all. I'm like, yeah, bitch, like you're opening more doors for us.
Exactly, exactly. And I want that to happen more. But, you know,
Me
in
too.
the Latin community, we're also separated because we're also different and we don't all look the same. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Some are browner, some are lighter, you know, some are darker. And
yeah,
and especially the Dominican Republic, you know, we come from African descent too.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
and a lot, we're
And
just
just
different.
because you have, let's say, for example, just because you have 5 Latinas on a network doesn't mean that, oh, we've got enough now. Yes, I know that you may all be a certain race, but your stories are so diverse. Same with ours. Just because Tam France is on Netflix, that doesn't mean we shouldn't have 100 others because they're so different from me. So their upbringings are
Exactly.
different from me. Their experiences are different. Why does it matter that there's already 3 of them? That's fine.
No, because
That,
we're not tokens. We're not, you know,
Mhm.
let's check, let's give it a check mark because, oh,
Yeah,
we need a brown person. Check, we got
yeah,
one. Like
yeah,
that's the thing. I want to be just play a woman. Like why can't we
yeah.
just play people? Why do we
I
have to
know.
like, you know, be so
When
mm,
I don't know what happens when you get scripts. I've never received a script before, but when they're casting for these movies, I just hope that one day there's a world where they're like, this person, not she's white lady, blah 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 blah. I just want it to be this person is the person we're casting for. I don't care what color she is. Whoever's a great actress for this fucking role, get her,
I
find her.
mean, that's what made Hamilton so popular too. You know, it wasn't about the color; it was about what you had, what you were saying that
Yeah,
counted and was important. You know,
yeah,
and that's what made it be a global, you know,
yeah,
Broadway show.
yeah,
And you know, Lin Manuel Miranda is also here trying to, you know, bring up our people. But the thing is that like we all have to do this together in a way, you know,
Mhm.
and we got to do it right, you
Yeah,
know. So
yeah.
like I'm, you know, a big fan, and I'm trying to do my own thing and hopefully meet up at the top. You know what I mean?
It's
We'll
gonna be nice
both
at the
meet up
top.
at the
It's
top.
gonna be nice at the top. I just know it's gonna be a lovely view.
I
It's gonna be a
know,
lovely
isn't
view.
it? Ken, literally, we've talked for a full hour. And
No,
like
I'm
I
so
could literally
sorry.
talk to you all day.
Me
And
too.
when are you back here?
As soon as things are done, I'm coming back and I'll text you. We're gonna hang out, and we've
Okay.
got so much gossip.
Oh my God, too
I've
much.
got so much shit
Oh,
for
I
you.
can't even. Like, we said too much already.
Well, one thing I will say before we go, so Rob was saying, whenever you're on a call with a person of color, you guys fucking talk for longer than any other people. We do. I don't know what it is. I can't stop.
It's like you're Latina.
Yeah, it's like you're South Asian. We just don't know when to stop. So
No, because we have a lot in common. Because number one, not being accepted, coming here. Like, I came here when I was 15, and they're like, "What the hell are we gonna do?" Like, I had long curly hair, brown skin, because I came from the Dominican Republic, spoke fluent Spanish, and they're like, "She doesn't look Mexican."
yeah.
That shit killed me. So I actually quit acting and focused on music.
I
And
remember.
music brought me to New York.
Insane.
It's crazy.
Thank God you found acting again.
Yeah, but you know, it's within me. You know, I love playing other people, but I it's time to play to not play me, but be me for once when it comes to my music. So it feels good.
I like that. I like
Yeah,
that.
I finally took the layer off and I'm feeling comfortable in my own skin. That's why you don't see me with makeup, trying to do the natural thing right now because
I love it.
thank you. I'm feeling really good. It's like
Good.
this time is really terrible. Like I know you're keeping busy through cooking, but and you know, doing your other projects, but also for me, I feel like we should just take this time to just be the best and do our own competition. And like I'm learning piano, I'm learning French, I'm learning like all these new things.
Yeah.
Do you speak French?
No, I know high school French. I wish I knew it better. I know, it's really lame.
I've been trying to speak French my whole life. Like I want to do it.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I think one day when I'm older and I've got more time, I want to learn languages.
Ooh,
for
don't
sure.
you have time now, or you right? You're busier than ever,
so
right?
busy. Other than being, I've been so busy. I'm working on writing so much that I don't have time.
That's so
It's
great.
been insane.
I want to send you my TV show that I have.
I want to hear it. Send it my way.
I think you'd love it. I want to know
good.
your opinion on it.
I would love to read it. I would
Okay.
love.
I have your number, or
No, I'm gonna message you.
okay, I'll DM you mine too, and then your email.
Okay.
Oh my God, yo, thank you so. I would be here all day.
I know, me too. He's made lunch already. I was meant to go like 15 minutes ago. I told him 12:45 later I will be at the dinner table. I'm not. Okay. I fucking adore you. Thank you so much for having me on. I really appreciate it. And I'll text you in a bit.
Everybody here is just so happy to have you. I'm a big fan of yours.
Sweet.
And you really are so humble, and you're exactly how you really portray yourself on TV. So much love to you. And you know, you look like Elvis right now, like a brown Elvis. And you know I'm a big fan of Elvis.
I'll take that.
I just want to tell you that before we end it. And we did not plan this. We did
not plan this. Many people have asked, did we plan it? No, we did not. We know our skin looks good in red.
It does.
Okay.
Te quiero mucho, mi amor. Say hi to Rob for me. Okay?
I will. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe.
Okay, baby. Bye. Holy moly. That was amazing, right? Well, you guys watched our relationship bloom. Literally, Roshni just said that through live. Literally, we went through the whole hour. This show, we're supposed to sing. And yeah, I look different, y'all. I mean, this is the real me. I'm starting to get back to the real me, how I ended up in Hollywood when I was a little girl. And now I'm here. Now, who wants to sing? Let me know who wants to sing. I'll have one person on because guess what? I had to cut it short today because I have lessons coming up. Lessons. But I'm going to have a person sing right now. And we go from there.
Dagi, mi amor.
Hello. ¿Vas a cantar hoy o qué? Hello. Hello. No se escucha bien. No sé lo que pasó, no se escucha bien. Who's ready to perform? Who's ready? I don't have much time today. Oh my goodness. Let's see if my friend wants to Say hello. Lisa, you want to sing, Lisa? Hola.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
¿Cómo tú estás?
Me agarraste en pleno workout.
Oh,
¿Cómo
bueno,
vas?
solo te quería saludar.
No, está bien, ¿cómo vas? ¿Cómo vas?
Bien, bien, bien. Solo haciendo un live aquí, tú sabes.
Dándole, dándole.
Oye, ¿tú no tienes una musiquita que puede tocar tuya?
Sí,
Oh, pero
pero
está en el teléfono.
exacto, pero you know what we can do? Vamos a ponernos de acuerdo y yo vengo aquí, te toco un par de cositas en que estoy
¿Quiere,
trabajando y
quiere,
sería
quiere
bueno.
que te haga una entrevista la semana que viene?
Claro que sí, tú sabes que
Ah,
aquí estoy siempre para las que sea.
perfecto. Pues entonces, tal vez el lunes o el miércoles me dices que cuál te sale mejor.
Claro que sí, el, el lunes, vamos a hacer el
El
lunes.
lunes, ok, el
Eh,
lunes.
ya está, tú
Para
sabes que aquí
presentarle a todo el mundo, porque no tengo nada escrito.
no,
Pero
todo
el lunes prepárate y te mando un mensaje para que me mande lo que
listo,
necesito.
ahí estamos en contacto.
¿Y dónde estás ahora?
Ahorita estoy en casa, yo vivo aquí en Woodland Hills, en California.
Ah, yo estoy en California ahora sí también.
Acá súper, creo el lunes, o sea, voy a tomar el riesgo voy a irme a Miami el sábado, aunque yo sé que está un poco complicado viajar, pero el lunes te comento cómo me fue mi experiencia viajando, porque me imagino que tú también llevas varios días sin viajar.
Sí,
Y
mucho, un mes.
la última vez que te vi fue en México, ¿no? De Spotify Awards.
Sí, 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 los Spotify Awards. Sí,
Y,
esa fue la última vez que viajé.
y yo también. Esa fue la última vez que viajé y pues, pues tratando de estar en casa tranquilo y con la familia y
Sí, también hay
cuidándonos,
que,
¿no?
hay que averiguar de la música, porque ahora, mira, tengo un estudio aquí, pero no lo sé usar.
Ah,
Pero hablamos
¿En
de
qué,
eso.
en qué parte, en qué parte estás?
Yo estoy como Silver Lake área, por
Ok,
ahí.
ok, listo, súper bien. No, pues mira, apenas regrese de Miami, bueno, nos vemos el lunes y apenas regrese de Miami, pues tú sabes, para que hagamos algo.
Perfecto, me suena
Listo.
rico.
Ok,
Nos vemos pronto.
nos vemos, vale. Gracias. Un placer
Chao,
saludarte.
siempre. Gracias por recoger la llamada.
Siempre, siempre.
Oh my, oh, espérate. Sorry. Entonces, yo lo conocí a él at the Latin Grammys, y creo, no sé si lo vi, que he performed, I'm not sure. But anyways, all right, somebody wants to, you'll know about him Monday. He'll be on Monday. Another artist, someone said I want to sing. I can sing. Okay, all right, I'm gonna call you. Boo. Hey, babes, I'm Giovanna Taveras. I know you. Hey. Hello. Oh, dear. I think she didn't think I would really call her. So, let me see. I'm calling people. Come through, yo. I want someone new. I want someone raw to come in here.
Oh my God. Hi, Jackie.
Hi. Are you going to perform?
Yes, I have a guitar and I sing. Oh, you.
Amazing. I can hear you. You're stuck, but I can hear you. So you can start whenever you like.
Okay. I'm
I'm sure
French, but
it'll work.
I speak little English, so.
Oh, it's okay.
Now the night is coming to an end. Ooh, the sun will rise and we will try again. Stay alive for me. avec qui
Hey! Did you play guitar too?
Oui. Oui.
That was
What?
wonderful. Did you play guitar?
Yes, I play guitar.
That was wonderful. Where are you calling from?
I'm French. Jacques.
Oh, I'm trying to learn French. So, parlez français.
Oui. Ok. Si je
Je comprends un petit peu. Je
Oh,
comprends plus que je parlais. Can you say it like that?
yes. Bah, yes.
Yeah, so I understand
So,
more than I can speak. That's what I said. That was
okay.
wonderful.
Thank you.
You know what?
Um,
Can you call me back on Monday, because I'm having a bad reception and I would love to see you perform again. Would you do it again?
okay. What?
Yeah.
Yes.
I can't see you now, and I'm having bad reception.
Okay.
But au revoir
Monday.
and merci. Très belle.
Merci. Bye.
Au revoir. Oh, she's beautiful. Leona, I love that lion. Marjwa, you want to perform? All right, girl, one more. I'm calling.
Hi.
Hey! I'm so excited. I've seen your work and I know you're so talented.
Oh,
Would you
thank
perform for
you.
us? What's your name?
I got you. So it's Mirage. Mirage Virtuoso is the stage name
Oh, so
situation.
what's your name?
Mirage.
Mirage.
It wasn't the name I was born with. I thought you're like the way that you guys were talking today, it spoke to my whole spirit. Because
Oh,
like I'm Latina, but I was adopted by an Arab mom, and my
chills.
brothers are from different countries. My one brother is from Turkey and Germany, and the other one is like Pakistani and Afghani. And the way we grew up, my godparents are Latino, but so I got to understand my culture and understand a lot of things that I don't think everybody gets to do when they're adopted.
Wow.
But it just like spoke to my spirit because there were so many different things that I have gone through, or best friends of mine even. One of mine, he moved to Salt Lake City, and he's gay, and his boyfriend, who unfortunately had passed, was Arab, and he couldn't come out. He couldn't say,
Wow.
this is where I'm at. And so he was watching you guys, and he was like, I'm crying. I'm literally in tears. I was like, oh,
Really?
honey,
I
thank
gotta tell
you.
Tan, you
Yeah,
see, one person, that's all he
one
took the beating.
person.
He said, he was scared to be in front of the world and to be himself in front of the world, and
Mhm.
he was scared, and I'm happy that he made the right choice, because he did change a lot of lives. And look,
He did.
you're telling me right now.
We can change the world, as long as I think like we bond together, like every one of us, especially people of color, when we bond together, it's
Absolutely.
something so much more that
No one.
it's
We're so
infinitely.
strong. We're so
Yeah.
strong. We need to stop fighting each other and like competing with each
Mhm.
other, because that's how they win every time.
Mhm.
They're winning every
Absolutely.
time because of us. We let it happen.
Yeah. So true.
Well, that's why I'm trying to be different. You know what I mean? And I'm so
I
happy
love
that you
it.
came on here. And like, are you a
The next thing,
singer?
yeah. I sing and I play the violin.
I know
So
you do. Can you sing and play?
not at the same time. I'm working on it, but I can sing. I can sing and play today. I actually have like a live track that I'm probably gonna try to run through something
Oh,
so that you guys can hear, and I'm gonna do it at
yeah.
the same time. So
That's great.
let's see if
Please.
let's see if it'll
I
work.
gotta tell Tan, yeah, that's beautiful. Can you say hi to your brother for me, and much love, and thank you for the support? I would,
Oh, for sure,
please.
for sure, 100%. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm sorry. I'm like trying to get my life together. It's hard.
Everybody's like, what are you doing here? All right, Billy Japan, I'll tell you what I'm doing here. I'm using my platform to bring up untapped artists, kind of use my platform as a
Mhm.
stage for talent that I know is out there in the world. I've listened to some incredible artists, and we're about to listen to someone who's incredible, and we don't know each other. And that's the beautiful thing. We're inspiring each other through this terrible time, and supporting one another. And it's my turn to support my community. So that's what I'm doing.
And we love you for that. So this
Thank
song
you.
that I have is called Donut. It's about like two different things. It's about a relationship either with another person or a friendship or something that didn't quite go the way that you thought it was gonna go. And you ask yourself, well, can I be friends with this person? And sometimes when you put up boundaries, you can or you can't. You figure it out. You process it. And you truly are like, okay, I can do this. This will be fine. And then you tell yourself like it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be okay. And then you go forward from there.
Oh, so you wrote this?
I did.
That's so
I
amazing.
did.
And what about you composed it too, right?
Actually, it's not just me. There's a my amazing producer. His name is Kevin Christian. He did it with me. Whenever I have these moments that are very, well, I just need to express myself. A lot of times, I think it's because we have such a solidified friendship that he's able to kind of key in to the feelings that I'm having, and he's able to take it to a whole other level that I couldn't be able to do. I wouldn't be able to do without him. I wouldn't be able to do it. We actually just did a Selena tribute like a couple of weeks ago for a bunch of people. It was great.
That's
All right,
so
let me see.
amazing. I definitely want to hear that one day.
Yes, you will. I promise. Okay, hopefully you can hear. Can you hear the sound on this?
Yep.
Don't it make me feel sad to see all the mess we made? Don't it make me feel, and it makes me feel bad to stare at the memories that make me feel bad, erasing the picture again. And it makes me feel bad with the choices you made. Tried getting ready, but I'm not. No friendship left because I disappeared on me. No magic tricks in the back end, no feelings left to steal. So you stay to me. Hope goes another song. Hope now you're so far gone. Now I'm left with pieces that was never meant to be. Hope goes another song. Hope now you're so far gone. Now I'm left with promises you never meant to keep. Don't need to me. Just the other mess on the floor that we made. Share it the memories. I don't wanna see the memories that you left on my floor. I don't wanna look at your picture. No, I don't want to. I don't wanna see it. And it makes me feel bad to live with the choices you made. Just ask me about my accident. Check to see who I am. Maybe we can be balanced friends. No, in another lifetime. Apologies were a lifeline. Transparency for all to see. Now you're so far gone. Now I'm ready to promises you never meant to keep. There's another song. Oh, now you're so far gone. Now I'm ready to promises you never meant to keep. Dominate to see how the next on the floor that we made. I don't wanna look at the mess no more. I don't wanna look at the mess no more. To stare at the memory that we say. I hate you. I don't look at the memory. So this is how I say a mantra. I say a mantra to you, right? I say, I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna be okay. 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 I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna
I'm
be
gonna be
alright.
okay. I'm gonna be
I'm
alright.
gonna
I'm gonna
be
be
okay.
okay.
I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna be okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be alright.
I'm gonna be alright. Be alright. Be alright.
That was it.
Girl, you made me cry. First tear of the day. Oh
Thank
my
you.
God. Yeah, music makes me feel things, and thank you.
I'm glad. That's what I wanted. Thank you for having me. It was an honor. Seriously, I would love to come back and there's so much.
You're welcome anytime,
Thank
anytime and every
you.
time.
Oh,
So
you're
thank
amazing.
no, I appreciate
Seriously.
you. And that was beautiful. And please continue doing. And I'm getting a lot of hearts and a lot of people saying that we need more artists that even look like you. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
that's representation. You got a lot of talent, and I hope that you don't give up, all right?
I won't. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon.
Much love to you, and I'll see you
Bye.
soon, all
You
right?
too. Bye.
Bye. Wow, 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 wow. You guys, I'm gonna have to end it today because I have vocal lesson, y'all. You know, I'm trying to get better. Today was a really beautiful day. I got to experience some gorgeous music, and Tan and I had a beautiful conversation. It was hard to get off, the line with him, but this is our show. I like took my shoes off, and I don't know where I put them, but quiero estar en vivo contigo. That's it, y'all. Come back. I wanna go live. I wanna go live. I wanna go live with you. I wanna go live with you. I wanna go live. I wanna go live. I wanna go live with you. I wanna go live. I wanna go live with you. Oh, oh, I wanna go live with you. Yo quiero estar en vivo contigo. Yo quiero estar, yo quiero estar en vivo contigo. Yo quiero estar, yo quiero estar en vivo contigo. Yo quiero estar. Yo, I'm natural as fuck, yo. Yo quiero estar en vivo. My armpit. Yo quiero estar, yo quiero estar, yo quiero estar, yo quiero estar, yo quiero estar. You guys like my shoes? They're vintage. Thank you guys. Oh dear. Let's not hear this song. Change that. Terrible. More about this. Oh, by the way, y'all, please, please, please like my page. I'm in all of these playlist. Please like my song, Be Mad. Put it down, baby, listen. Show your teeth, show your scars. I'll dance for you guys. Hold me up, and then I gotta go. Stay with me on the side, second in it. We come when we turn our lights on. Serious, like fire, cool by surface. Is it worth it? Every time they say, be there now, be there now, be there now, be there, be there, be there. Not good, not good. On the side, doesn't matter. Do what you wanna do and learn to let it. Who you were, hit her after. She always wants to pull me closer, maybe faster. Who we could, when we turn on the sun, serious, like by another bird, so by seconds. If you were it, every time they say, be there now, be there now, be there now, be there, be there, be there. Not good, be there. Not good, not good. Hey, hey, hey. What's up, babies? Thank you guys so much for watching Live with Jackie. We'll be back Friday at 11:11. Namaste.